This is going to be a lovely rich dish made with lovely fresh mussels, again packed with omega-3s, vitamins, minerals, a great, in particular B vitamins, and a great option, so sustainable and very, very good value of all the shellfish, possibly the best value of all of them. Going to pair that with just a little bit of red onion, some tomatoes, finish with some dill. Very, very simple to cook, very simply steamed. And I'm going to pair that with a nice little puree with leek and peas. Now, I love frozen peas. Frozen peas, and it's good to talk about peas as an ingredient because frozen peas, you can have them in your deep freeze all the time, but you mightn't realize just how good of a vegetable they are. Because peas, first of all, they're a great source of antioxidants. They're quite high in vitamin C, and those antioxidants can help combat oxidative stress. And that's the root cause of many, many chronic illnesses. Arthritis can be among those illnesses. On top of that, peas are a great source of fiber. Again, they help your gut biome. They help keep it in good condition. And that's such an important part of your immune system. Peas are also a relatively good source of plant-based proteins. So again, bringing peas into your diet again is a good way of getting a nice little protein source. So peas are well worth, and there's many other reasons. Vitamins, they're very high in selenium. Again, a good antioxidant, and they've got a reasonable amount of zinc in them as well. So, as I said, peas are a great part of an anti-inflammatory diet. They're a vegetable you can have in your deep freeze. They're so easy to incorporate into a dish. They'll give all those extra benefits. There's nothing to them. They're great value. Frozen vegetables, and ironically the frozen peas tend to be nutritionally far superior many times than the fresh peas, because peas, when they're picked, they lose their nutrient content quite quickly. The sugars within the peas start changing to a kind of starch, and enzyme reactions start to happen, whereas the frozen peas are quickly plucked, blanched, frozen. So nutritionally they tend to be the best peas of all. So I'm going to get on with cooking this dish, and hopefully you'll give it a go and try it. Of this recipe is to take my roughly chopped leeks, and I'm going to pop them into a pot. Into that pot, about a tablespoon of olive oil, and also about a tablespoon of water. A little piece of salt, a little pepper, cover it up and allow cook gently until tender. As your leeks are cooking, in a separate pan, add your mussels, which have been cleaned. And at the same time, add your chopped red onion, your tomato, and your garlic. Cover over and allow it to cook until the mussels start to open, about 5 minutes. Your mussels are cooking and your leeks start to tenderize. As you can see, they're just becoming nice and soft. I'm now going to add my frozen peas into the leeks. At this point, I'm going to add about 20-30 ml of a good olive oil. And I'm going to lightly cook until the peas thaw out and all the vegetable and the leeks become good and tender. About 3 minutes. As your peas are still cooking, I'm going to go back to my mussels. As you can see, they've all opened up. They're beautiful, ripe, plump mussels. And what I'm going to do is remove all but maybe 5 or 6 mussels from their shells, because I want the mussel meat, but I want it to be nice and easy to eat as well. So I'm just going to take the mussel meat out of its shells, but replace it into this lovely broth. Now, to finish my peas, I'm just going to give those a little blend. And now, as you can see, I have this beautiful, lovely, vibrant pea and leek puree. So I'm just going to put that aside. You can just adjust the seasoning if you feel it's necessary. But bear in mind that the mussel broth is naturally a little salty from the mussel juice. Additionally, with my mussels, I have removed most of the mussels from their shells. And as you can see, I have this lovely, tasty little broth with the mussels and just a few mussels over for garnish. Very, very simple. And now finally, to finish my mussels at the very last minute, I'm going to put in my roughly chopped dill, which is a lovely, distinct flavoured herb. Just mix that around. Just let it infuse with the mussels so everything is just lovely and tasty, as you can see. And now it's only a case of putting this whole dish together. So to finish this dish, it's good to get a dish with a little bit of a lip on it, or even a small bowl, something to hold in some of the juice. And then I'm just going to put some generous amount of this lovely pea and leek puree on. And then just gently spoon on my nice mussels atop. And it is really that simple. A lovely simple leek pea puree with mussels packed with protein, omega-3 fats, minerals, all the nutrients you need. A beautiful, beautiful anti-inflammatory dish.